Hey, beautiful souls. Whether you're single or in a relationship, this intuitive love tarot reading is meant to find you. If you're new here, welcome to Universal Wisdom Tarot. And if you're returning, thank you so much for being here again. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe for your ongoing spiritual guidance. Let's take a deep breath together and settle in, friends, as we uncover the insights and lessons meant for your highest good. Ready to see what's unfolding? Let's dive in. Hey there, Aries. This is your general intuitive love reading that covers about a 4-week period from the time that you see it. I've already asked for blessings for the reading, so let's dive right in and see what the cards have to reveal. All right, Aries. Some interesting cards on the table here. You know, it certainly looks like there's a powerful shift in your love life, my friends. And it looks like it kind of goes from some kind of intensity to, and that intensity might be actually draining you, but it comes over to what I would call a very peaceful passion. And that peaceful passion is very grounded type of energy. So I'm getting message that the magic you're seeking in love, it still exists, but it no longer lives in conflict. So take it how it resonates. Everybody's situation is different. We're going to start with your current general energies. You have this Wonders card, and that's being clarified by the Devil and the Five of Wands. You know, Wonders is about, it's about fascination, and it's about attraction, and the spark that makes love really feel alive. Now for you, Aries, I'm going to say that this spark has been powerful, but maybe it's also been a little bit complicated, or it could be a little bit complicated if this is what the energy that you're moving into. The Devil here, that kind of points to a magnetic attraction, maybe a little bit of temptation. There could be some patterns there that might be hard to break for some of you. And then with this Five of Wands, there's the added layer that the conflict, or maybe for some of you, it isn't necessarily conflict, but there's competition involved, all right? So, you know, maybe there's somebody else there in the picture that's trying to move in, either in on the other person, or maybe trying to move in on you, all right? I'm also getting a feeling that there's a lot of emotional friction in this energy right here. The universe is kind of letting you know that what once sort of felt wondrous may be becoming entangled with some power struggles, or maybe there's some emotional chaos. Excuse me for my voice, Aries. I'm coming down with something and I'm trying to avoid it. So apologies. Yeah, so I mean, you know, the attraction is real. It could thrive on some intensity. It might not be mutually give and take there. It could be a little bit more one-sided as a relationship. Now, if you're single and you're looking for love, you might be feeling drawn to somebody, right? You might be feeling drawn to some kind of connection that sparks a passion, okay? But there could also be confusion and or competition in that as well. So there's certainly an attraction here, but I would say that it's tangled up with power struggle. There's maybe mixed signals going on, or there's some repeating patterns. And my guides are saying that you need to be honest about whether you're excited by the person or you're excited by the drama, okay? So not every spark is meant to be pursued. Bear that in mind. Again, take it how it resonates. But remember, Aries, that not everything that excites you is meant to stay, okay? And that true wonder doesn't exhaust you. It's meant to expand you. Now, I want to get into this inner peace, because this inner peace is clarified by the King of Cups and that Ten of Cups. And, you know, this is an important message, Aries, because inner peace isn't something you should have to work for, right? As I said, it shouldn't, this shouldn't be an exhausting type of relationship if that's what you're in or what you're starting or what you're looking for, all right? So, especially when it comes to love. And you know, this is your resistance position, okay? So that's sort of like the challenges in this relationship. And it looks like you're going to need some emotional, I want to say, mastery here, all right? Certainly some calm communication is going to be really important, okay? You need some balance here. That's that King of Cups, right? Head and heart balancing out, all right? Yeah, so I would say that if you really want to achieve this lasting happiness of this Ten of Cups, needs to be a bit better balance there. For the singles of you out there, you need to be looking towards something that's a little bit more mature, okay? Now, that could be you yourself require the maturity. Maybe your partner coming in needs the maturity, but there needs to be a little higher level of maturity there. And, you know, definitely a supportive relationship, supportive and a supportive relationship itself, but also within a supportive environment. All right, let's get into the last set here. You have the community card, clarified by the Page of Wands and this Four of Swords here. Excuse me. Community isn't just your friends, right? Okay, it's how love fits into your life as a whole. And so the Page of Wands brings new ideas. It brings flirtation. It brings with it curiosity, right? But the Four of Wands then says you need rest and you need to kind of step back a bit and reflect, right? And so you definitely need some pauses in this relationship. It can't be all go forward, just jump in and drive at 100 miles an hour. So for some of you Aries out there, this definitely could be a new romantic spark, okay, that might come through some kind of, I don't know, social circle, some kind of community thing you do, maybe through some shared interests, all right, or through friends of friends or something like that, okay? Now, it won't fully activate until you've given yourself the space, though, okay, to reset this. That's what I'm feeling off of this Four of Swords as well. So, you know, love grows best when you're not rushing something and you're not forcing it. For the singles out there, the message is to pause before pursuing something new. Okay, especially if you're coming out of something that you have to fully what's the word? You have to fully absorb the lessons. All right. And basically, the last thing I'm going to say here is you don't need to isolate yourself, okay? It's not like you have to step away because of this devil energy. I know there's a lot of ties there and there's a lot of temptation, but it doesn't mean you need to isolate yourself. So that's really important message. Just try and make more balance here, okay? And because then love can enter more naturally, and then you can be a bit more grounded, and of course being supported by your community, your friends, your family, or just the people around you. All right, my friends, that's where I'm going to leave you reading. I hope something resonates. Don't forget to like, as that really helps me out. And if you haven't already, subscribe. And I'll see you again very soon. Until then, please know I am, as always, wishing you divine light and love.